Also working developing news tonight on a case we've been tracking for years. Plainville native Michelle Carter is in custody. This is her first night of a 15-month prison sentence.
This after a judge allowed her to remain free during her state appeals. And
as we've reported last week, Massachusetts Supreme Court upheld her manslaughter conviction in the death of Conrad Roy III.
Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado is live in Taunton with what Roy's family is saying tonight. Steph?
Michelle Carter will serve her first night ever in prison tonight at the Bristol County House of Corrections after a judge ordered her to begin her sentence today. It was back in 2017 right here in Taunton where she was convicted of manslaughter in the death of Conrad Roy. Today his family says justice has been served.
Ms. Carter will now be taken into custody.
Michelle Carter led away to begin her 15-month sentence, a year and a half after it was first handed down in 2017, when she was convicted in the death of her boyfriend, Conrad Roy III, for encouraging and instructing him to take his life. Judge Lawrence Monis allowed her to remain free until after her state appeals. With the Supreme Judicial Court upholding her conviction last week, Monis agreed with prosecutors that Carter should now serve her time.
We feel that justice has been served.
Conrad Roy's aunt, Becky Makey, speaking for the family outside court.
Leading up to his death, we thought that he was in a place where he was recovering from his mental health issues. And reading the text messages and understanding, part of the reason that his life ended was because he had somebody that he trusted and confided in that steered him in the wrong direction.
Carter's lawyers contend she's not responsible for Roy's tragic suicide.
He left her a love note thanking her before he drove off and took his own life. So, it's also, that's what he wanted, and now she's being put in jail for something that he wanted.
Roy's family hopes his story helps raise awareness for mental health issues and suicide prevention.
His life mattered. It mattered to us, and I think it mattered to a lot of people. So, Conrad, we love you.
And so Michelle Carter's 15-month sentence begins today, though it is likely she will be eligible for early release at some point. Now, her attorneys say this case is not over. They plan to appeal to the highest court in the nation. More on those next steps coming up new at 6. Live in Taunton, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.
Developing news now. Tonight, Michelle Carter is being held at the Bristol County House of Correction after a judge ordered she begin serving her sentence.
This follows nearly 2 years of appeals of her 2017 conviction on manslaughter charges for causing the death of Conrad Roy III. And tonight, Carter's attorneys say their legal fight is not over.
Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado joins us live from the southeastern Massachusetts mobile newsroom. Steph.
Michelle Carter's 15-month sentence began just a few hours ago, 4 years after she was first indicted for manslaughter in this case. The family of Conrad Roy says they hope his story has motivated people to get help for mental health problems.
We feel that justice has been served.
Conrad Roy's family hopes this was their last time in Taunton Juvenile Court. After Michelle Carter was finally ordered to begin the sentence she was given in 2017 for urging and instructing Conrad Roy to take his life.
We know that this is a novel case, and there's a lot of debate on whether or not Michelle Carter would go to jail for what happened. And we really are grateful to the court system for seeing that this is something that shouldn't happen.
Carter's lawyers continue to believe she wasn't responsible.
This is what, sadly, Conrad Roy wanted. He left her a love note thanking her before he drove off and took his own life.
They plan to appeal the case to the U.S. Supreme Court after losing an appeal in the highest court in Massachusetts, which roundly rejected their argument that those thousands of text messages urging Conrad to kill himself were protected by the First Amendment.
We have a split amongst the Supreme Courts, state Supreme Courts, so it's a good issue that the United States Supreme Court should give guidance.
The defense team tried unsuccessfully several times Monday to get Carter's sentence further delayed.
It will be a tragedy if ultimately this case goes up to the U.S. Supreme Court and they decide she was wrongfully convicted, that she will have done her time.
Of course, we don't know if the U.S. Supreme Court would even take up her case. The court gets thousands of requests a year and only takes a small percentage. Live in Taunton, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.